Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. 3-year-old killed as metal gate falls on him. A 3-year-old boy who attended a family wedding with his mother was killed on Tuesday morning when a metal gate in the family yard fell on him at New Market Over in Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland. The deceased boy, Lemon Williams, is said to have wandered outside the yard when the ball with which he was playing went outside the gate. Reports are that he and another child were attempting to sign the gate so he could get back inside, but the gate reportedly came out of its socket and fell on him. His mother, Natalie Jones, told reporters that she traveled from St. Catherine with her children as she was a part of the bridal party. She told reporters that she blames herself because had she been home, her son would have been in her company. "I was blaming myself that only if I was here, he would be beside me because he does not leave me. Him always there beside me," the distraught mother lamented. "Me just can't believe my baby just gone so. Me no know what kind of disaster stroke, but the devil intervened and take away my child," the grieving mother added as she wept bitterly. Jones said she had to abandon her bridesmaid duty following the death of her son. The mother told reporters that she asked God to save her son moments before she saw him take his last breath. "I was praying the whole time at the hospital and said, 'God, save my son,'" the mother recalled. Meanwhile, People's National Party Council candidate for the Savannah Lamar Division, Julian Jang, extended condolences to the grieving family. "It is very sad that little Lemon had to die so tragically. My heart goes out to his family, especially his parents. I want them to know that I support them in this difficult time," Jang stated. 9 people died in crashes over the holiday weekend. At least 9 people have died on the nation's roadways over the long weekend. Vice Chairman of the National Road Safety Council, Dr. Lucian Jones, made the disclosure while speaking to reporters on December 27. He said some 35 people have died in December so far. The latest fatality occurred around 4:05 at the intersection of Red Hills Road and Dunrobin Avenue on December 27. Police said a Mazda Premacy motor car and a Honda Civic crashed at the intersection of the roadways after one of the motor cars disobeyed the traffic light. The female passenger who was in the Mazda car died at hospital. Dr. Jones lamented that the high rate of fatalities cannot continue into the new year, while noting that sustained enforcement of the Road Traffic Act is necessary.
From Friday until this morning, 9 persons died on our roads, including 3 yesterday, 1 of which died early this morning, and 2 on Christmas Day. So far for the month of December, 35 persons have died on our roads, and a total of 475 for the year. This is very disappointing, and we need to pull out all the stops between now and the end of the year so that we don't have a repeat of what happened last year when 487 persons died. The same level of enforcement that the police have done for the Christmas period, we need to carry this over for the first 3 months as a start of next year and then beyond. We have to keep up this matter of urgency on our roads to prevent our people from dying. We have to do better than this and galvanize the entire nation to make sure that this does not continue.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness made a briefing.
Excellency, the Governor General, the Most Honorable Sir Patrick Allen, declared 2 states of public emergency. One in the entire parishes of St. Anne, Clarendon, St. Catherine, Kingston, and St. Andrew. And the second, this is now in the entire parishes of St. James, Westmoreland, and Hanover. The government, after careful consideration and on the advice of the security chiefs, decided to notify the Governor General that it was necessary and indeed appropriate to declare states of public emergency. We are serious about showing the criminals that we are in charge of this country and they are not at will to take lives. The duty of any government is to save lives. We continue to work on the legislative agenda, which will increase our powers and show our seriousness as a society to address crime. We continue to work on the Enhanced Security Measures Bill. We have already declared our intention to increase the penalty for murder. More and more, my inclination is to go higher with the penalty. And already in Parliament, there is a new Bail Act. Other measures to come, including changes to the Fingerprint Act and other legislative measures. We are serious about showing the criminals that we are in charge of this country and they are not at will to take lives. The duty of any government is to save lives. And I am confident in the view that our measures in this season have resulted in many Jamaicans being safer and many more lives saved. We will use this tool as long as there is a threat to life and property and communities. Are we trying to make this a routine crime-fighting tool? And my answer to you is, as I've said it in many presentations in Parliament, we will use this tool as long as there is a threat to life and property and communities that are on so extensive a scale that it will deprive citizens of their rights and freedoms. And the situation is over and above the capacity of our regular law enforcement. That is the definition built into the Constitution of the state of public emergency. It doesn't have to be an exceptional situation that has happened, because you have emergency situations that reoccur. So if the conditions are there, as was the attempt was made in the CMOC agreement to say that if your murder rate, that is your murders per 100,000, exceed 32 per 100,000, then the use of SOEs and other tools that are over and above regular policing and law enforcement tools would be justified. That was the agreement signed in CMOC, and I encourage you, get the CMOC agreement and read it. So yes, there is a benchmark that has been set, signed to by both political parties. So I just wanted to make that point absolutely clear. We should take out our mind that the SOEs are just, you have them in your back pocket and you never use them. They are situationally determined.
Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell